Okay, so this is a first look at The Deed. I have never played this game before, but Kira, you have.
4 times.
But you have only told me enough to convince me to get it.
Yes. By the way, it's less than $1.
Yeah, this game was like regular priced 60 cents.
I got it on sale. I only paid 40 cents.
New game.
Enter.
See, I've never played before, so... Pilgrim Adventures.
It's the company.
Okay. Game options, full screen, no.
Basically, you need to know escape opens your inventory.
And enters proceed.
Yeah.
No, I totally want to play the intro.
Yeah.
Is that a Sasquatch?
That's you.
Oh. My name is Aaron Bruce, son of Malcolm Bruce and rightful heir to Dunshill House.
Sure. Sure, why not?
I have recently discovered that my tyrant of a father intends to disinherit me in favor of my deranged younger sister. My relationship with my family is strained, to say the least. I have decided that the time has come for my sister to be removed from this ghastly equation.
Ghastly.
I'm sorry. I intend to put her out of her misery. Oh shit. Unfortunately, my sister never leaves the confines of Dunshill House, which makes the matter more complicated. I have not visited the family home. Where am I?
You're on a train.
Okay, I'm like, why is it going back and forth? I have not visited the family home in quite some time. I can't bear to be in that hellhole for long. However, my presence on the night of my father's 50th birthday will cause no suspicion. I must choose the timing and method of the deed very carefully.
Dun dun dun.
Tonight is the night. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Who's that?
That is your butler.
Oh, okay. 7 hells, George. Who has been responsible for maintaining the gardens?
It's 7 hells, George. Who has been responsible for maintaining the gardens?
Thank you.
It's an exclamation.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
7 hells, George. 7 hells. Oh yeah, what's with the garden?
Shut up. Used to be Big Jack Willis, sir. He's been dead almost a year now?
I'm assuming he was just old.
I do a little here and there. Can't do much on account of my bad back, though. My sister hasn't offered to help you, then? Some rich bitch? No. Miss Jennifer, her name's Jennifer now, isn't really the outdoor type, sir. I know, George. It was a joke. Very funny, sir. Let's go inside before the ocean comes to Dunshill. Okay, I want to know how to pronounce that properly.
Dunshill.
Are they German?
I'm not sure.
Their last
don't
name's
know.
Bruce.
I think it might be in Germany.
Okay.
Or Scotland.
I'll just pronounce it however I like.
Dunshill.
There are many ways to do the deed, but only the cunning will succeed. Oh, I like that. It rhymes. Good evening, Mr. Okay, how do you pronounce his name? Aaron?
Aaron.
No, that's with 2 A's. This is 2 R's.
Aaron.
Fuck you. May I take your coat?
This is actually...
I don't know.
So this is actually important.
Oh, it is?
There are some items that you can only pick up if you keep your coat.
Okay, I'll keep it.
Okay. Also, remember what you tell people.
Okay. No, I think I will keep my coat. I'm keeping my coat. That's actually something I usually do. If I'm in a strange place, I want to keep anything familiar with me.
You're also soaking wet.
God damn it! Are you sure, Mr. Aran? It looks soaked through.
What's with that name? Aran?
Oh, am I still doing that? Quite sure. Quite. You're new, aren't you? Oh. Sophia is my name. Why don't you read the female character so it actually sounds accurate?
Sophia is my name. I recognize you from your pictures, Mr. Aaron.
Aran. Ow.
I'm not new, exactly. I've been employed by your family for almost a year. It's just that you never visited before.
I've been busy. I don't get along with my family. Offended. Just what are you trying to say? Okay, I have to decide, am I gonna do a joke playthrough or a real playthrough?
Every time I played through, I tried to be nice to the staff. Didn't hurt. But my brother is not me.
I should have asked for her dress. Whether or not I visit my family is my own business. I would expect better manners from a servant. I am sorry if I offended you, Mr. Aran. It was not my intention, I promise. You are here now, and I'm sure you are eager to meet with the others. Your father is in the library on your left. I know my own house! Actually, I might not. I haven't been here for a while.
Okay, just you as a person. Where's the library?
Well, I'm the player.
Yeah.
Okay, I
yeah,
get.
She's telling you.
They could have disguised it better. And your mother is in the parlor, which is on your right. Your sister's upstairs in her room, I think. Excellent.
Not yet.
Damn. Thank you. And where can I find you, my pretty? Oh, God! I just was really offended by her, and now I'm gonna flirt with her? I just got major deja vu.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not sure when this is set.
I know my way around my own damn house! I have spent years of my life living in this house, you foolish girl. I know where the parlor is.
Really? Where? Oh, of course,
That was
sir.
to the right! That was to the right!
Oh, of course, sir. Forgive me. I wasn't thinking. I will be in the kitchen, preparing dinner. I'll sound the bell when dinner is served.
Who's that?
That was your butler.
Okay. That's gonna be a regular thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, how do I talk to someone?
Enter.
I see you made it, Aran. Forgive me if I... Stop kicking me!
Saying it like that!
Well, I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I see you made it, Aaron. Forgive me if I don't stand. Your mere presence has almost given me a heart attack.
What's that supposed to mean? Bitch.
She wasn't expecting you.
Hello, mother.
Please sit down if you want to talk properly, Aaron. I don't want to crane my neck looking up at you.
You're next.
Kenn, your mother's old.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
Go speak with her properly!
Oh, I can sit!
So, Aaron, you finally managed to make it up here for a visit. Please tell me you aren't just here to cause trouble.
I'm here to make amends. Trouble is what you all deserve. Whatever do you need? I don't want people to be suspicious of me, so I'm gonna say I'm here to make... No, because that's even, like... Oh. So I know I don't want to say trouble is what you all deserve. No, wait, I should, because then who actually intends to kill would say something that would sound like they intend to kill.
You're overthinking things.
Am I?
This is why when I played, I was just nice to everyone, because, like, I don't want them to suspect me, because it's just like, no, he's
I'm
a
gonna go
good boy,
radical
good
honesty
boy.
and just say what I'm thinking. Trouble is what you all deserve, bitch. I'm not about to pretend that we are a happy, normal family. We never have been. If you want to know why I am such a troublemaker, you need only look in the mirror. Ooh, you made me this way.
I suppose I should not be surprised. You have been blaming other people all your life for your failings. Just please try not to cause any scenes while you're here. Today is all about your father. Have you been up to see your sister yet? She has been going through an unusually difficult time recently.
Will she be okay? No. Christ, what's wrong with her this time? I'd rather not talk about her. I'm just gonna be bitter. Jennifer and I still have nothing to say about one another.
You really do need to grow out of these silly feuds. Both of you. They've been going on since you were children. You should be at each other's...
Would.
No, you should be at each other's throats! You would be at each other's throats all the time back then, as I recall. By now you should have realized that she is your only sibling, and that there are few things more important than family. Anyway, you should go and talk to your father if you haven't already. Wish him a happy birthday. Oh, and at least try to sound like you mean it.
So he was to the left. Even now, the familiar musty smell of your father's library fills you with dread as you step inside. You have too many bad memories of this room. Was he abusive? Oh wait, yes he is!
Don't sound so happy!
It's a dark story. I want it to be its darkest.
Don't forget to
Puppy.
look around for stuff.
Oh yeah! Your father's best friend. Can I blame the dog?
I don't think so.
Damn. A hunting dog named Beastie? The dog looks at you for a moment, then walks away when it realizes you have no food. Can I use the dog to kill her?
No.
Damn. Oh, it just does the same thing.
Yeah. You have no food.
When
You're
your
back!
father-
Do you have food this time?
When your father isn't looking, you quietly open the top drawer of the desk and take a look inside. It seems to be filled with his memorabilia. One of the items sends a shiver through your bones. The cruel leather toss?
Yeah.
Your father used to beat you with when you were a child.
Let the records show my brother is rubbing his hands together maniacally.
Perhaps if you planted it in the right place, it might raise questions. Take it.
Remember, you can only carry 2 things.
I don't care, I want to frame his ass! I haven't even spoken to him yet. Are you sure you want to take the toss? Remember? Oh, yes, I'm sure. You grab the toss, the texture of which brings back unpleasant memories. You quickly hide it on your person and close the drawer. So, yeah. Happy birthday. Hello, Father. Your father remains silent for several moments, and a chill seems to pass through the library. When he finally speaks, it is in a quiet and bitter tone. You told me you'd never enter this house again, boy. Why are you here? To see you, of course, Father. Happy birthday!
And that is what I always say.
To discuss the inheritance. I know everything. That is none of your concern.
Why are you here in my house?
That is
none of your business.
Okay. To discuss the inheritance. Why do you think, Father, I know all about your plans to disinherit me? Did you honestly think I wouldn't find out? Actually, I didn't expect that you would, the idiot child that you are. Does it really surprise you, though? Can I kill him instead?
No, you have to kill your sister.
But he hasn't disinherited me yet. If I kill him now and frame someone else, I could frame my sister. Okay. Time and time again, you have shown yourself to be an incompetent steward of my estate. And my sister, is she competent? More than you. You've never done anything but disappoint me. That's because it's impossible to do anything else. Nothing I have ever done has made you happy. You know how to make me happy. Oh! Move back to... Oh.
No, Ken! No!
Okay.
No!
So I was watching Law & Order SVU earlier.
No!
Move back to Dunchill. Take your proper place and do your damn duty. You have to let me live my own life. I refuse to move back here and suffer your abuse. I will consider it if my sister is put into care. What's wrong with my sister? Other than I absolutely hate her and I want to kill her.
Oh, she's super depressed and suicidal and a sociopath?
Oh, dude, so if I made it look like a suicide, it would totally be believable.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so, I won't suffer your abuse. Move back to Dunchill so you can insult and torment at your whim, as you always have done? Not likely, Father. Not in 100 years. You still haven't learned to watch your mouth, have you? You're the same snot-nosed brat you always were, boy. Obviously, I didn't give you enough discipline as a child. If you can't be civil, I will take my leave. Oh, you beat me plenty. I remember. Perhaps you're the one who needs some discipline. Can I hit him?
No!
Damn.
Actually, I don't know. I would always choose the first one.
You're no fun.
I don't want him to suspect me and tell the police my son did it.
You beat me plenty. You gave me dozens of beatings, Father. I remember every single one of them. Did you ever consider trying another method, perhaps? Not for a moment. You were always a snide little weasel. The best I could do was to beat some of it out of you. You should be thanking me for it, not trying to condemn me. I think I have heard enough from you. Get out of here. Okay. Okay.
You couldn't walk through the dog.
No, I wanted to walk through the dog. I wanted to walk over the dog. I hated the dog. Your parents' room has not changed in years. It remains a frozen time capsule of a childhood you would sooner forget. You go through the wardrobe but find nothing apart from clothes and your mother's excessive collection of jewelry. Oh, I can't take some of the jewels and frame my mother? It is only once you slide the top drawer open that you remember this is where your father keeps his shotgun. The shiny barrel almost seems to call out to you. Guns are certainly noisy but efficient weapons. Are you sure you want to take the shotgun? Remember, you can only pick up 2 objects. Yes, I'm sure.
And now it's time for dinner.
You grab the shotgun and conceal it on... Oh, I never talked to my sister.
No. Hey, first time I played, I talked to the housekeeper, because you have to at the beginning. And then I went and talked to the butler. And then I went to dinner.
You grab the shotgun and conceal it on the inside of your long coat. Having such a powerful weapon on your person makes you feel almost godlike. Oh, and if I didn't keep my coat, I wouldn't be able to conceal it. Again, a bell invites me, this time to dinner, it seems. Dinner is served. I can't say that in a British accent.
I can't do accents either. Dinner is served. Sophia, could you come here a moment? Yes, ma'am. Pour me some more wine.
She's such a bitch!
Yes, ma'am.
But madam... Sorry.
Oh, what is it, George?
I must protest. It has always been my duty to pour the wine at dinner.
Oh, well, I don't want to cause any trouble.
Nonsense. Oh, that's you.
Nonsense! What does it matter, George? Stop being overly pedantic.
I don't know. But Don't you think you've had enough, Mother? Do you let the staff speak to you like that? Come on, let George pour the wine. He just wants to look down your dress. Oh, God! There's no stay silent option?
No, you have to say something.
Do
you stand up for him, or insult him?
Whatever. Just let him pour the damn wine, would you? It's his job. You stay out of it, boy. If your mother wants the girl to pour the damn wine, then the girl will pour the damn wine. Of course, sir. My apologies.
An interesting little rat, isn't he, Daddy?
Oh, that's my sister!
Yeah. See, you never went to talk
No,
to her.
it came up, I'm like, is that Sophia? Looks different. Yes, he is. Why can't you ever keep your mouth shut, boy? I wanted to! Perhaps I did speak out of turn, I apologize. Now, don't lose your temper, Father. Maybe you're the one who needs to shut his mouth. Or perhaps you should shut your mouth for a change, Father, before I come over there and do it for you.
Aaron!
Aaron. Ow! Let the record show she punched me. Threaten your own father, would you? You hold that tongue, boy. Not another word.
Sophia, could you come here, please? Yes, Miss Jennifer. I just wanted to say that was the loveliest meal I've ever tasted. I don't know how you do it, you cunning pixie. You are too kind, miss. Of course, I will have tea and cakes for you in the drawing room, as usual after dinner. Oh, you are so good to me, you sweet thing. So very, very good to me.
They're sleeping together! None for me, I'm full. I wouldn't mind some of your hot cakes. Holy shit! Would you two stop flirting with each other? Sophia isn't interested in your advances, sister. Oh my god, I know!
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Now I'm glad I'm not framing Sophia.
Meh.
Yeah.
I had fun with it.
Really, you two, you don't need to broadcast your affection so obviously in public.
I'm sorry, Mr. Aaron. I never. Shush, rat! Go crawl into a hole somewhere. That's quite enough of your silly jokes, Aaron. Anyway, let's not forget why we are here today. To celebrate your father's birthday. Such a very important occasion for us all. You're so dear to us, Malcolm. Happy birthday, Daddy!
Indeed. Happy birthday, Father. Let's hope it will be one to remember.
Dun dun dun!
Doing the deed. Now it is the time to quickly plant any items of evidence you have. To do so, simply Simply enter the desired room and select the item in your inventory. When you are ready, enter the drawing room to do the deed. Okay, so where should I plant the thing? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to plant it somewhere too out of the way. I almost want to... Where's the drawing room? Oh.
No, that's the parlor.
Oh, where's the drawing room?
Down here.
Okay.
No, don't go there yet.
Okay, no. I wanted to plant it in there, but I guess I can't.
No. Okay, so think. It's your dad's.
Yes.
What do you want the police to think?
That he had been beating her.
So where would you plant it?
Her room?
Probably.
Where's her room?
See, if you had have explored.
You enter the surreal atmosphere of your sister's room. First try! Mirrors of various sizes cover the walls, creating the eerie illusion of a crowded space.
Okay, so you actually don't choose where you place it.
Oh, okay.
Just open your inventory.
That was this button.
Items.
When your father used to beat you, he never even repeated the old cliche, "This hurts me more than it hurts you." Do you want to plant this item of evidence in this room? Yes. You decide that your sister's wardrobe is the ideal location to plant some evidence. The police will definitely search this room thoroughly. Hey, what happens if I choose 2 pieces of evidence to plant and no weapon?
You can use your bare hands.
Okay.
But it's very noisy.
I'm using a shotgun.
Yeah. Also, you can only plant 1 piece, so the other one you have to keep on you.
Okay.
Don't let that second piece be your sister's underwear. The police think you're a pervert.
What did you do?
I made a mistake.
Nice. You see Jennifer staring out of the window ahead of you, lost in one of her strange moods. She hasn't noticed you enter the drawing room. Now is the time. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, because you haven't done anything.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like a cutscene. Choose the murder weapon. And shotgun. Your sister does... Oh,
Yay, achievement.
I got an achievement. Boomstick. Your sister doesn't seem to notice the audible click as you turn off the safety and aim the shotgun. She's deaf!
No, she's in her own world.
Okay. Squarely at the back of her head. You know your father always keeps it ready and loaded. As you pull the trigger, the kick surprises you, but your aim is true enough. The shot impacts with the back of her head. The blood sprays on the opposite wall. You drop the shotgun on the ground. Someone will be here very soon, surely. You don't have much time to escape this room.
Run! No!
You can't go that way. You hear the maid coming. Damn it, she's going to see me.
You ran out of...
Did you hear that, Mr. Ryan?
You ran out of time.
Okay. But I'm out of the room. In Party Hard, that would have worked.
Hello, police.
Good evening, everyone. I am Chief Inspector Winston Lewis. I understand that this is a difficult time for your family. You're damn right it is. I want to know what you're doing wasting time in here while my daughter's killer is still out there. Well, Mr. Bruce, we have found no evidence of forced entry, and nobody was seen entering or leaving the house. Was I trying to leave the house?
No.
Okay.
You were walking to the kitchen.
Okay, that was the kitchen. It would seem entirely possible, then, that the killer is in this room.
What? No.
That seems highly unlikely, Inspector. Perhaps it is. However, in order to follow protocol, I will have to interview each of you in turn. Mrs. Bruce, would you like to meet me in the library first?
I suppose so.
The interview. Thank you for joining me in here, Mr. Bruce. I'm sure this won't take long. Before we begin, I will need to search your person. Best to get these formalities out of the way. Oh, and this is where if you have her underwear. Okay.
Yeah,
Is this really necessary? What?
I'm embarrassed to say that it wasn't my first playthrough where I got caught with her underwear. So I had already been through this. I knew they were gonna search me.
Okay. I'm afraid so. Turn around, please. Now that's out of the way, let's move on to the interview.
It was so embarrassing, too.
As you know, I have already spoken to everyone else who was present in the house at the time of your sister's death. We have also now completed our initial search of the house, but we'll get to that later. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? First of all, we will run through all of your activities since your arrival. The maid says that you and the butler arrived shortly after 7 o'clock, and she greeted you at the door. She told me that you refused to give her your coat, and she found that quite peculiar. I didn't want to get cold. I wasn't sure how long I would be staying. I failed to see how this is relevant. I wasn't sure how long I would be staying. I thought I might have to leave soon. Oh, in this weather, Mr. Bruce? That seems quite unlikely. Damn! According to Sophia, you were very abrasive and lost your temper several times during your brief conversation with her.
Yeah.
I found her behavior very irritating. I expect high standards of the servants in this house, and she was failing to meet them. Of course I lost my temper. I see. Do you often lose your temper? That is a leading question. Yes it was. Let's move on, shall we? Later on, you had a conversation with your mother, Gloria, in the parlor. According to your mother, you were quite unpleasant towards her, but she says that is not unusual. Your mother says she attempted to bring up the topic of your sister, but you were unwilling to talk about her. I was tired of hearing about her health. All my life, I had been hearing about my sister's condition. It gets rather tiresome. I see. Still, it seems a bit uncaring of you. I don't care about her, but I'm not going to tell him that. You went to see your father in the library. I understand your conversation became quite heated. My father has always had a temper. Of course it did. My father is an irritating man. Actually, I thought the conversation was civil. For a conversation with him. Okay. He had a temper. My father has a very short fuse. Many of our conversations go that way. Would you say he has a violent temper? Absolutely. I see. That's good to know. Oh yeah, because I'm framing him.
Yeah. It's bad when you're framing someone and forget who.
You discussed the prospect of your moving back to Dunshill. You refused to do so under any circumstances, I understand. I couldn't bear another day living with my family. Of course, I have already made a life elsewhere. I may have considered it in the future. I couldn't bear. Of course, I hated every moment that I lived in this house. I see. Do you hate your family, Mr. Bruce? That's not what I said. Right. More importantly, I understand you revealed to your father that you had discovered something about his will. Oh shit! Would you care to elaborate on that for me? Yes, we discussed my disinheritance. He brought it up, not me. We never discussed the will. Should I just be honest?
Yeah, 'cause your dad's gonna tell him.
Oh yeah! Yes, we discussed my disinheritance. I had found out that he intended to disinherit me. Does that mean your sister would have received everything? I suppose so. Do you realize this gives you a motive?
You're screwed!
Oh shit, am I?
You're screwed!
Perhaps it does, But I didn't kill her. I see. Did you speak to your sister before dinner? No, I did not. Is that gonna bite me in the ass? No, I didn't see Jennifer until dinner. Very well, then. Let's move on to the events that took place during dinner. I understand there was an argument involving the butler. You felt he was being treated unfairly. My family always treat the servants poorly. I was just trying to stir things up, really. No, that never happened. Someone has to stand up for the servants around here. My family treats them like dirt.
You know you just contradicted yourself, right?
Oh shit, I did?
You were so mean to them in the beginning. It's just like, they know their place. But they're treated so unfairly.
Oh shit! Indeed, it was good for you to do so, Mr. Bruce. There was an argument between you and your father, and you threatened him. Only in the heat of the moment. I didn't mean it. Yes, and he'd better watch his back. I never threatened him. That's a lie. In the heat of the moment. It's true that tempers were running a bit high at dinner. I never intended to threaten him, though. That is quite understandable. At one point, you made the accusation that the maid and your sister were in some sort of... I never said inappropriate.
In this time frame.
Damn it. I'm almost certain they were. I was just trying to stir up some drama. I never accused them of anything. Fine. It seemed obvious enough to me. The way those two were carrying on, my parents were just oblivious to it. You believe your sister was in a lesbian relationship with the maid? Almost certainly. Interesting. Now, I need to ascertain your location at the time of your sister's death. What was the room just outside the dining room? Got it.
I had the same problem. I didn't realize I
Where
was in
were
the parlor.
you when you heard the maid scream? Ground floor. Dining room. Dining room. I was in the dining room. Yes, the maid mentioned seeing you in there. That does put you quite close to the scene of the murder, I'm afraid. As I said earlier, we have completed our initial search of the property. We found this leather toss while searching your sister's room. Do you know who it belongs to? Yes, it belonged to my father. Interesting that it should be kept in your sister's room. Was your father ever violent towards your sister? Let's just say he was never one to spare the strap. I see. I am curious about the murder weapon. The shotgun which was used to murder your sister was owned by your father. Obviously, he knew how to use it. However, this could just have easily have been a suicide. It's hard to say. It is all very interesting.
Yeah, I shot myself in the back of the head. Doesn't everyone do that?
Good point. I will be completely honest with you now, Mr. Bruce. Frankly, your behavior leading up to your sister's death concerns me a great deal. However, the evidence against your father seems very compelling indeed. I am slightly curious about the maid, but I doubt she was involved in this. Despite her condition, I don't believe your sister committed suicide. Now, as for what happens next, I am placing you under arrest on suspicion of the murder of your sister? I will be arresting your father shortly. A verdict of suicide seems unlikely, I'm afraid. So what now?
You find out who was arrested.
You had succeeded in your plan to draw attention towards your father, which had led to his arrest. However, you had also drawn plenty of attention to yourself, and the evidence against you was overwhelming. What evidence? They don't have fingerprint technology.
You were walking away from the room.
God damn it.
As the maid was coming.
I was arrested. When the police discovered your motive, that was the final nail in your coffin.
Yeah.
At the trial, it did not take very long for the jury to return a guilty verdict. You were given a life sentence for the murder of your sister and would be spending the rest of your life sleeping behind bars. In your jank little cell, there was nowhere to hide or to escape from the nightmares when they came. The deed itself had taken possession of your soul, and perhaps this was her final revenge. Okay. So, I lost.
And that's why I'm nice to everyone.
Yeah, it didn't go well. Bye.
Bye.